we must pray.
Oh, man, Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Rickey Smiley. We must praise.
Yes, sir. I know you got a good word this morning. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you for this, Rickey Smiley, because I believe that praise will bless your mental health. I like that because of the fact that all of us find ourselves experiencing moments of anxiety, even depression, discouragement. Our mental health is under assault because so much is happening to us, around us, that is attempting to attack our peace of mind. But here's what this song declares. We must praise. And I love how he wraps it up because he says we must praise God for what God has done, what God is doing, and what God will do. And that right there, I promise you, it will bless your mental health. It will bless your mental health when you start to praise God for what God has already done. That means you ought to have a rear view mirror praise where you look behind you and see how God has brought you through, how God has kept you, how God has been there for you. You ought to have a rear view mirror praise, knowing that if it had not been for the Lord on your side, where would you be? I guess the best way to say it is you ought to have a highlight praise. A highlight praise simply says when you look back over your life, there are highlights, holy highlights, where God has come through for you, holy highlights where God has made a way for you. And so what you do when you look back, I promise you, it will lift your spirit. Just to think about what God has done will bless you. Just to think about how God has kept you, it will bless you. And so we must praise God because of what God has done, but also we must praise God because of what God is doing. I love that right there, because every now and then life gets me down. And when life gets me down, I need to look around and look up and see what God is up to right now. And when I see what God is up to right now, I can't help but praise God for what God is doing. What is God doing? Well, check this. God woke you up this morning. God has you in your right mind. That's enough to give God praise for what God is doing in the present tense. So we praise God for what God has done. That's rear view mirror praise. In the past tense, we praise God for what God is doing. That's praise in the present tense. But guess what? God ain't done and God ain't dead. So I'm going to praise God for what God will do. I'm praising God, anticipating God doing what only God can do, looking forward to God making a way. That's what I call hope praise. Hope praise simply gives me the hope that tomorrow is going to be better than today. Hope praise lets me know that God ain't just up to something in the present, but God is up to something in the present, setting the stage for a better tomorrow, a better future. And so go ahead and give God praise for what God is about to do. Give God praise because the best is yet to come. Give God praise because God is a God of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I'm praising God for what God has done, what God is doing, and what God will do. Y'all, we must praise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let them know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can catch me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Hey, appreciate you, Pastor Haynes. Love you, man.
Love you, Rickey. Thank you, man.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. Don't overpay for your eyewear. Visit America's Best and get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Maria Moore, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Here's a look at what's happening on the front page. New York Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo said he's not resigning after the results of an investigation found that he sexually harassed 11 women. Now he's facing an impeachment trial as members of the New York State Assembly are asking him to step down. One day after the CDC extended the pandemic eviction moratorium, a group of landlords and real estate companies asked a federal judge to suspend it, claiming the moratorium is unlawful. President Biden himself said Tuesday that extension may not hold up in court. At least 10 people were killed and 20 others injured in South Texas yesterday afternoon after a van packed with 29 people crashed into a pole. You don't want to miss the show today. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease doctor, will be joining us at 8:22 Eastern, 7:22 Central to talk about all things COVID-19. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a look at news. Rock T, what's happening in sports?
Yes, indeed. Let's start out with the Tokyo Olympics. What's happening out there with the U.S. teams? Well, starting off with the U.S. men's basketball squad, they defeated Australia to advance to the gold medal game. So, yes, men's USA basketball will be playing for the gold. USA men's track squad, they failed to advance in the 4x100 meter final, man. They hadn't won the 4x100 relay in the Olympics since 2000, and the woes continue. They don't even qualify for the final. I got all other kind of frustrations on that, so I'm going to keep it moving. The U.S. women soccer team, they win the bronze medal by defeating Australia 4-3. The U.S. women's, the women's track squad, they did advance to the 4x100 meter final, but expect Jamaica to win the gold in that. But anything is possible. I'm going to still have faith in our USA women to go out there and try to steal the show and win the gold in the 4x100, but Jamaica looking strong. Last but not least, man, the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins, banning any fans from wearing Native American-inspired headdresses and face paint at the stadium. It's done. No more. A new nickname is expected to be final before the 2022 season. There it is, man. Gary with the T, what you got there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Mickey Drexler. Hear that name, Mickey Drexler. If y'all don't know who he is the former Gap CEO, y'all. And he's claiming, y'all, that Kanye West jacket, that Yeezy jacket, it made $7 million overnight. But he's saying, and he let us know that he advised Kanye West, y'all, not to do the partnership with Gap. He said, now he admitted that he doesn't approve of Kanye West's 10-year partnership with the Gap. He said no matter how lucrative the deal may be. Now, he's a former CEO, and he explained his position during a recent interview on Yahoo Finance. He said, quote, I probably shouldn't say this. He said, but I'm told, and I told Kanye West that he shouldn't do the deal because it doesn't make any sense. He said, now he left the Gap, y'all, about 2 decades ago. He said, but I have a lot of friends at the Gap. He said, but it doesn't work for someone like Kanye West. He said he is not a corporate, now he said person, but a lot of people say he really wants to say he's not a corporate Negro, and Gap is a big corporation. He also wanted to say, y'all, that Yeezy and Gap partnership has already proven, y'all, to be commercial success. He said, but despite its relatively slow rollout, he said the retail legend pointed to the unrelease of the Yeezy Gap round jacket, which he claims brought in millions of dollars immediately after the release of it. He said, but the jacket did sell out, but he said he don't think Kanye should. He said it was not smart at all for Kanye to even partner with him. And I still don't know why would he think it's not smart, but he said Kanye West is not that type of corporate person, so that's probably why he's still locked down at the Mercedes place, honey, because he'll probably know how to get out there, honey, and go promote that album or do something. I don't know, but we just got to pray for him, and hopefully all goes well with Kanye. All right, the color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is meat brown. On the high end, you say meat brown, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color for today. Brett, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, one of our favorites has officially hit billionaire status. And I'm going to tell you what is up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 after the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by Indeed. That's right. Listen, with Indeed Instant Match, just sponsor a post and immediately receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. So make sure you visit Indeed.com/credit. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? What you do, karaoke last night?
Nah, my grandkid's birthday party and swimming from top to bottom. Yeah, screaming. I done taught 3 kids how to swim in the deep end. Just crazy. I'm going to be all right in a minute.
That's what's up. Well, you know what? You rest your voice, sir, because I want to send a huge congratulations to you, our captain, Mr. Rickey Smiley, because yesterday it was announced by the National Association of Broadcasters that you are one of the finalists for the 2021 NAB Marconi Radio Awards. So congratulations.
What?
Yes! And listen, y'all, if you've never heard of the Marconis, it is the top prize in radio honors. It's pretty much like our version of the Oscars. So this is a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
Congratulations, Big Rick. We love you.
I
We
couldn't do it without
appreciate
you.
Yes, man. We
Y'all
appreciate
think
you.
y'all. I don't do the damn morning show by myself.
Yeah, but you know, you the captain of the ship, so we appreciate you, and congratulations to you, boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And congratulations to you, because your show premiered tonight.
And you.
How about that? Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Don't play with me this morning. You got something, but I got something better. Your show premieres tonight. Brett loves Judy. Let's talk about that.
Whatever. Anyway, we're going to start it with the hot spot. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it, y'all. Rihanna has officially obtained billionaire status. Yes, she is 33, and she's an entrepreneur, and she is now worth an estimated $1.7 billion. This means that Riri is the second richest woman entertainer after Oprah Winfrey. Yes, and it's mostly due to her Fenty Beauty cosmetics line, which she launched in 2017, and it's valued at $1.7 billion. And her Savage by Fenty collection, the lingerie, it's valued at $270 million. Lord have mercy.
All I can find is a chick that needs some damn tires. What the hell? What am I doing?
Hey man, you just gotta keep pushing.
You stupid. You
I gotta work.
Right.
You just gotta keep pushing, man. It's coming, man. It's coming.
It's coming. We praying for you. You know what I'm saying? We talking to the Lord. Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Now, after years of waiting, y'all, Aaliyah's music might finally be available on streaming services soon, because if you notice, on any of them, you can't type in your favorite Aaliyah song and it comes up, or her albums don't come up. So according to reports yesterday, the late singer's record label, Background Records 2.0, it looks like they're teasing the imminent release of her discography on streaming platforms. The label has created social media accounts and a new website, AliyahIsComing.com. They also promoting the hashtag AliyahIsComing. Back in 2019, the rumors began circulating that she might, they might release some of her music on streaming services, but it never actually happened. So it looks like it could possibly be coming up. So that's great, because I would love to have Aaliyah songs in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I need to hear Come Over and Love You, Baby, Love You, Baby, Love You, Baby, you don't know.
Right. Back and forth.
To me. Yes, back and forth, all of that. All right, y'all, last but not least, former President Barack Obama and his beautiful wife Michelle sent a heartfelt letter to the widow of the late Biz Markie, honoring his trailblazing life. A portion of the letter said, Biz Markie brightened every room he was in, and he will always be appreciated, and we appreciate him for his early support in 2008, bringing people together to party with a purpose and get out the vote. In case you don't know, you was under a rock, Biz Markie passed away on July 16th through the complications from diabetes. So R.I.P. King, we will help your legacy live on. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot right there. Once again, congratulations to you, Ricky, for getting this radio Oscar, and we is here for it. When we partying, what's up? We will mask up and all that. Let's go. Let me know where I got to book my ticket to. Smoke one, drink some. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. And why don't y'all go and hit us up for them wake up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
What up, Ricky? And, yeah. I got a sponsor for today, and I haven't had a sponsor in a while, but let's go for it. It's a riddle. The answer is one is soft and real fruity, and the other one is a key lime pie. Rock, do you know where this is going?
Yes, indeed.
Here come the letters. About to get canceled like the baby.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bypass the sponsor.
Yeah, don't do it.
Because the answer to that might have been, well, yeah. Questions nobody can answer, because I don't want to get them letters again. These are things that, people think about, but you really don't have an answer. Here's one. Are eyebrows considered facial hair? It's hair, and it's on your face. How about this one? If a baby leg pop out at 11:59 p.m., but his head don't come out until 12:02 p.m., what day was he born on?
Maria, what you think?
I would say 11:59. As soon as I see a body part, whoop, that's here come the baby.
Right.
I would say 11:59. Yeah.
When atheists go to court, do they have to swear on the Bible?
Good question.
Speaking of that, what is Satan's last name?
Good point.
Satan, devil. Lucifer is his first name.
But what's his last name?
Johnson.
So is he black?
He is.
Hey, Maria, here's one for you. If corn oil is made from corn and peanut oil is made from peanuts, how come baby oil isn't made from babies?
That's a good one, Brad.
That is a powerful
Come on,
question.
Brad, don't leave the man out there like that. That was a good one. Now you don't have to sit there with your chin on your fist.
Brad, you got it. Here's one for Brad.
Okay, keep going, man.
If they call the bedroom because it got a bed in it, how come they don't call the living room the couch room because it got a couch in it?
See?
Oh, God.
See?
Brad, these are questions.
Okay.
It's for all the weed smokers.
I'm not going to leave you alone. Brad,
what?
is a Chinese restaurant in China just called a restaurant?
Oh, you like that one, Gary?
That's cute, honey. I even like the doggone the sponsor, but anyway.
Gary, here's one for you. If you in hell and you get mad at somebody, where you tell them to go?
To hell?
No, because they
already y'all already in there.
Oh.
Ketchup, tomato.
Okay.
Speaking of ketchup, what's the difference between ketchup and fancy ketchup?
What's the difference?
Exactly. I don't know. It's a question. How come record and record have to be said different even though they spelled the same?
Right.
How's that possible?
Right.
Brad, if you take no dose and wash it down with NyQuil, which one you gonna be, sleepy or woke?
I don't know.
Brad, this is the last one, Brad. And I know you glad to hear that.
Man.
Brad, if you made it a bulldog and a Shih Tzu, would that dog be called a bull?
What's up? Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning.
Really? You ain't even hungry. Somebody stop me.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge again.
Calling my name.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm gonna need a little help from you.
Please come get her.
I'm doing a little too much.
She doing too much.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge
Tell
again.
them again, y'all. Fridge.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge
I
again.
think it's time for my snack,
She's at the
y'all.
fridge
But it's only
again.
been 2 minutes since the last visit.
She's at the fridge
minutes.
I'm gonna need your help.
Please come get her.
I need you right now.
She needs your
At
help.
the fridge again.
She's at the fridge
Lord,
again.
have mercy, the fridge again.
She's at the fridge
Wait a
again.
minute. What about the chicken?
Sit down.
Mashed potatoes.
Sit down.
Them collard greens.
Sit
Come on now.
How about them
Oh, go sit down.
Oh, some fruit.
Sit down.
Watermelon.
Sit down.
Ice cream.
Sit down.
Oh, what?
Oh, go sit down.
How about a pickle?
Sit down.
Popsicle.
Did they say sit down?
Or a slice of cheese.
Sit down.
Oh,
Oh, go
please.
sit down.
I need some juice.
Sit down.
Kool-Aid.
Sit down.
Minute Maid.
Sit down.
Gatorade.
Oh, go sit down.
I want to eat.
Oh, they saying
You
go
don't
sit
need
down.
I need to eat.
what it
You don't need
I
it.
want to eat.
You don't need it.
Right now.
You don't need it.
Give me food.
You don't need it.
Give me snacks.
You don't need
I
it.
won't take it back.
You don't need it.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need
But
it.
my
Whoa, whoa. Please come get
I
her.
want to see about me.
She's doing too much.
She's doing too much.
She's at the fridge
Go sit down.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
Oh, Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. LaTanya Young, y'all, she's speaking out, Ricky, y'all. She's saying that she is homeless and she's living out of her car despite pleas for help. Now, LaTanya Young is the beautiful oldest daughter of Dr. Dre, and she's saying, y'all, that, honey, despite repeated pleas for help to her music mogul father, there has not been any. Now, LaTanya, who works, y'all, for DoorDash and Uber Eats as a delivery driver, she said in a new interview that she hasn't received money from her, the Beats founder dad, in a year and a half. She said, quote, my kids are staying with friends. She said they are not living in the car. It's just me. She said, honey, she said she's a single mother of 4 beautiful children. Now, she said, I'm taking odd jobs just to make it now. I got paid $15,000 an hour as an assembler at the warehouse. She said, I'm trying to keep my head above water. She said, I've been in debt for a while. She's the daughter of Lisa Johnson. Now, that was who Dr. Dre was with, honey, and they split when Paul LaTanya was 5 years old, so she barely even knew her daddy. She claimed that she hasn't seen the music producer born Andre Young in 18 years and could only communicate with her dad through his team. Now, she also said that she feared losing her rental car, Ricky, because she can't afford the payments after moving to California from Las Vegas in search of better work. She said the car is a pretty penny. She said it's an SUV that costs $2,300 for 3 weeks, and I only paid for 1 week. She said sooner or later they're going to take my car. Isn't that sad? This man, her dad, is a billionaire.
But does she think doing this is going to help?
And what did she do to get cut off?
Yes, it's two sides to every story now.
Now, she did say he gave her some money in 2020.
You're a billionaire. If you're a billionaire and your daughter living like that, it's something she did. Because ain't nobody waking up out of their sleep to cut their daughter off.
Well, this is what she said, Ricky. She said his lawyers had said that my dad doesn't want to help me because I've spoken about him in the press. And she said, I feel like I'm damn if I do it. She said, I'm damn if I don't.
Well, there you go.
Well, why is you still on there if you're trying to make amends? Get off. Get
and
out
also,
the press.
yeah. And look at the timeline, Gary. She said she hasn't seen him in 18 years, right?
Yeah.
But she said that she hasn't gotten money from him in a year and a half. That means he has been giving her money without even seeing her.
Yes.
Right.
So you gotta kind of look at that too.
Two sides to every story. Talking about she talked about him in the press. That's what you should not have done.
Yeah, but she probably was depressed and just didn't know what to do, and they probably came up to her.
Go talk to a therapist or talk to a friend. Talk to your mama. Don't go to the to social media or the press. Like, why? That's not gonna help nothing.
Yeah, well, we just gotta keep LaTanya in prayer. And Brad,
now you're trying to make him look bad. You think he's gonna give you anything now?
Right.
No?
Well,
yeah. The word for the day is called entitled.
Okay.
Yeah.
It brings out the worst in people.
Wow.
Entitlement.
Well, speaking of therapists, Brad, and a lot of people in the world is saying, what is the world coming to now? Another rapper got a doggone reality show. It is just, it's just, Brad Love Judy? Another rap show?
Don't do that.
Another rap show.
Oh,
Look at
my God, they say another rapper got a show. How is this happening? It was the Rickey Smiley show, a family-oriented show that even lasts a season, and now another rap show is coming up, a reality show.
Gary, we got to do a protest. We got to stop this.
Got to stop it.
These damn rappers taking over TV, Gary.
Taking over here. They barely can articulate. Oh, I didn't say that. But, and here, Brad, another rap show. So, Brad Love Judy. Okay, now this is gonna be a nice family wholesome show, correct?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's going to be wholesome, but it's about love and life and the things that people go through in relationships. It's not all glamour and glitz and all the stuff you see on social media. Because I don't like to post my problems on social media.
No,
I like to just deal with them and show the happy things, which is what a lot of people. I hate when people post their problems because then you got everybody saying it's going to be okay. What you need me to do? It's like you calling out and you want some pity. So I don't do that. But you get to see in this show that airs tonight on WeTV at 9/8 Central. You get to see the vulnerability. Your girl be crying. Like, I never like for nobody to see me cry. Like, it is serious. Like, the things that were going on were happening in real life. Ain't no setups, no scripts, no nothing like that.
What?
So
wait a minute. Now, you're trying to get cute, honey? No scripts, and the Rickey Smiley show had scripts, and it didn't last that long?
We did not have no scripts.
Damn sickos. Don't do me like that, Gary.
We had no scripts.
No, not that show. I'm talking about the first show with Ray J. That came out from Hollywood. That was his script. Those scripts just didn't get read.
So if Brad and Judy do one or two seasons, she'll outlast my show, huh?
Oh, that is so sad. A rapper that be made a child. So is it going to be safe, Brad, to watch? Because I don't know.
Yes,
we don't have to worry about no protection or anything like that.
It's absolutely safe to watch, Gary. It's
And,
about love and pain and vulnerability and the things that people go through in relationships because we regular people just like every other couple.
Is Niecy Nash them coming and Wanda Sykes them?
No. You're so funny. My sister's in the show, though.
Good.
Lisa Ray?
Yeah, you see a few people. You'll see a few people you know in the show. Yeah. You know, we had issues that we needed to deal with. And because of Judy, I was able to deal with them. Not even in my time, but yeah, you'll see it.
Well, that's
freaking
good.
awesome.
So y'all gotta come. Y'all gotta come to the party tonight. You coming, Gary?
It's gonna be safe to come.
Yes,
Okay.
you know, ATL has a mask mandate. So yeah, I mean, yes.
Oh, okay. Girl, you know I can't worry about that.
Everybody in the place will have a mask.
You gonna get shot? You scared you gonna get shot at? With all the rappers in the room, Gary?
It's okay, Gary. We'll have armed security. No, he will
okay.
not.
Well, this is cute. So that means, honey, if it lasts longer than a season, honey, that right there, Rick, your show, you might need to go redo that, girl, honey, because
Stop, Gary.
You wrong, Gary.
Boy, that's mean. That's mean.
Hey,
We
bring Ray J back.
Ricky,
Bring
we
Ray J.
congratulating you, Ricky, on your accomplishments. We ain't listening to Gary. You about to get a Marconi,
such-
baby.
Brad,
we don't
he's
care what Gary.
He's such a hater. Yeah, he's a hate, man.
Girl, Ray J flew from Hollywood, baby, to do that
congratulations
script, honey.
to you yet.
Ray J came from Hollywood to do that script show, girl. They
Ain't
said go
this supposed
back.
to be about Brad's show?
Oh, I'm
About
sorry.
Brad having the show instead of my show getting canceled.
Oh, but we had to have some kind of comparison. Okay, the color today, I did one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is meat brown. On the high end, you say meat brown, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color for the day.
Ricky, he still ain't congratulated you.
Wait,
let him make it.
They playing it in Africa, so good.
No.
Oh, my God.
No, it is hitting the show still playing in Zimbabwe. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. It's John Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Time for the wake up call. 24 after the hour. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, this is Super Dave from Birmingham. I want to wake everybody up this morning. Make sure you wash your face and brush your damn teeth.
This is Helen calling all the way to Arizona to tell drivers to wake up.
This is Kevin and Brennan in the Republic Trash Truck in the Greater East Texas area, just telling everybody to wake up and get their trash can.
Yes, wake up Toledo, Ohio. Tell Ricky I'm coming with the chipmunk.
My name is Jackie. I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. This is for Gary with the T. Messy, but I love you, baby.
Wake that ass up, wake that ass up. Thank God Almighty you're able to wake that ass up.
Let him know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee said, wake up. Wake up.
Let's go.
Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up.
Oh, I appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Unfiltered,
unapologetic.
It's just real talk.
Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
Hey, Rickey Smiley Morning. All right, I'm getting emotional. All right, here we go. I just got a lot of emotions running through me. I'm dealing with a death in the family. My niece passed away, but I'm trying to keep pushing. And it's just kind of hard because I'm going to talk about something. Okay, so here's the deal. Next week is my birthday, right? And y'all know I don't really like to do all that stuff, or whatever, because I had a great childhood, and I understand people celebrating their birthdays and stuff like that. But man, my mom used to go all out for my birthday, and my grandparents, man, I got pictures. Brad, believe it or not, I got pictures from my second birthday party.
Wow.
Yeah, in my grandmother's backyard with those balloons on the clothesline, and some of my friends were there that I'm still friends with to this day. Yes. And I remember having my birthday party at McDonald's when Mayor McCheese came.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Y'all remember Mayor McCheese?
Come on now.
Big ass hamburger came walking in there. So I had a great childhood, man. I was not financially rich, but I was rich in love.
Yes.
I had 2 sets of wonderful great grandparents and awesome grandparents that gave me everything. And, you know, I worked my butt off to have a career. There's nothing else I need, you know, whatever. But here's what I need. I need for everybody, if y'all want to celebrate my birthday on Tuesday, I was going to take the day off. But no, I'm going to work because, you know, God allowed me, with everything going on, let me live through a pandemic and survive a gunshot. Let my daughter survive a gunshot. So what I'm going to do is just try to find a way to honor him in gratitude and find a way to give back. And I want people to be able to eat and be clothed just because I was born that day. So I want everybody on Tuesday all over the country to pack you up 2 or 3 canned goods or anything that you have. And we're going to be making donations to the Salvation Army. I'm going to probably broadcast from Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church from Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to sit there outside and do the morning show with boxes. And I just want y'all to drive by my Florida church. I got 3 churches, 4 out of 10. Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Nashville. My church in Dallas is Friendship West. My home church is Faith Walkers in Birmingham, Alabama. And I grew up in First Baptist Kingston. That's still my church. I'm still close to my pastor, Reverend Miller. And Dr. Marcus Davison Church, Mount Olive in Fort Lauderdale. And we just going to give that day. And my dream if anybody want to bless me, I need to have Pastor William Barber on the show Tuesday. God just kind of put it in my spirit to have him on the show Tuesday. I got something really, really special, and just to have him on the show, I have to talk to him on my birthday. I never met him, but he is somebody that I just absolutely love and admire. He's a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, and the things that he is doing. I just want to be like him. I love him absolutely, and that would be a real birthday gift for me just to have Pastor William Barber on the show, and I'm gonna get Pastor Walter Solomon on the show because and I'm gonna put it all together. It don't make sense right now, but I just want everybody next week to be prepared to give. Give and it shall be given unto you. We're going to give. I have my mom helping me out because she's the one that spit me out on August the 10th, 1968. And I'm so excited about it. 'Cause I don't need anything because God has been good, because every day has been a birthday for me. Surviving a pandemic, God allowed my daughter to survive a gunshot wound. And I thank God for that every day, and allowing me to survive a gunshot wound and have grandparents and great-grandparents and still have parents living that's still together. I am blessed. I don't need anything, but I need your help to make sure that the least of these have something to eat. That somebody, y'all don't know, if you ain't never done it before, if you ain't never went down to the Salvation Army, they'll let you do it. I don't know about with COVID restrictions, but I go down there and put on an apron, and when you think you got a problem, and you put on an apron and go and serve the homeless at the Salvation Army like I do all the time, and to see somebody in the despair on people's face, just trying to get a hot dog with some sauerkraut on it and a handful of chips and a slice of cake, whatever they serving that day. And you'll go and lick your wounds and say, hey, you know what? I'm good. And this is the type of stuff that keep me humble. And so August the 10th on Tuesday, and I'll bury my niece, who just went to the Bahamas with me 3 weeks ago. I bury her on Monday, and Tuesday I'll be in Fort Lauderdale doing God's work. And I'm really, really excited about it. I'm excited about if we can get Pastor Barber on. It would mean a lot to me to hear his voice on my birthday and to have him on the show. Because I got something that I want to do and have Pastor Walter Solomon on. So that's Rickey Smiley Unleashed. So remember, next Tuesday, put 2 or 3 canned goods in your car, whatever you have, perishable items, and we're going to be dropping it off at Salvation Army all over the country. All of the affiliates going to get involved and have your station vehicles on every radio station that we're on, all 90 cities, in front of the Salvation Army, and line up and let's give. You can't beat God's giving.
Well,
no matter how you try. All right, y'all, chicken and waffle mix coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Thunder, where you at, man? Coming to work, bro.
I'm
Bring
dealing with
this a whole another week.
I'm dealing with a lot of family stress right now. I'm dealing with a lot of stressful family situation right now, and I'm dealing with a lot of just pain and suffering. And
everybody is. But we came to work.
You gotta understand, Shotty. I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer right now, Shotty. Because
we all need one. What you need one for?
What's gonna happen is I'm finna go back to jail. And you think everything the joke, Shotty. You think everything funny until somebody go back to jail. And then what you gonna do, Shotty? When I'm locked back up, because I just found out this morning I got some new warrants on me. I got new warrants on me, Shotty. Just so much stress. I can't take. I just
bro, if you Black Tom, explain something to you.
I got new warrants on me, Shotty. The police. They probably out there right now. I'm scared to even go look out the window because they probably out there right now.
Bro, if you come to work, you wouldn't get in trouble.
I got a letter yesterday, Shotty, from that store. You know the store. The boss man told me don't be saying these store names, but it's I gotta tell y'all what store it is. I'm gonna tell you what it rhyme with, Shotty.
Yeah.
It rhyme with Ball Smart.
What'd he say?
Ball Smart.
It rhyme with Ball Smart.
With Ball Spot is a store that rhyme with Ball Spot.
Ball Smart.
Yeah,
Ball Smart.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They got a warrant up for me, Shotty, and I think they come to lock me up this morning.
For what?
You get caught stealing?
They got videos of me, Shotty. They said they got 112 videos of me going. They say every time I come to the store, I go inside the door will say exit only. And they said they keep seeing, they got video of me keep coming in that door. And they say that's a felony in Georgia.
I'm walking through the wrong door.
Yeah, I always go in the exit door. And they said,
what though?
I just like doing it. And they said that they got video of me. So
are you making this up, man? They don't put no warrant out for you for nothing like that.
And I looked out the door. This morning, and it was a car there. It was a police car, but it had a yellow and blue. Oh yeah.
That's a security car.
Go back to just, it had an orange light on top of it.
Man, get off the phone, man.
Bless this sister. I saw this sister. She gave me inspiration when I looked at her. Oh, you gonna sing for me? Hallelujah. And guess what that was? That was a boldness for God. Some of y'all can't sing either, but you ain't bold to sing for God. That's a boldness.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, this segment's being brought to you by the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. Listen, man, the CDC announced cruising is back, and so is the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage 20 in 2021, sailing from Miami on November the 6th. Call 214-495-1963 or go to www.blackamericaweb.com. That's www.blackamericaweb.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all know, y'all, that the baby lost a lot of jobs. He was being canceled or taken off a lot of concerts from some of those disparaging remarks he made on last week about gays and lesbians. Well, now, Miley Cyrus, y'all, is reaching out, y'all, to the cancer baby. Now, they're saying that Miley Cyrus reached out to the baby to help educate him following his recent homophobic statements. Now, she said, quote, "The internet can fuel a lot of hate and anger and is the nucleus of cancel culture." She said, "But I believe it can also be a place filled with education, conversation, communication, y'all, and connection." She said, she said, "It is easier to counsel someone than to find forgiveness and compassion in ourselves or take the time to change hearts and minds." She said, "There's no more room for division if we want to keep seeing progress. Knowledge is power," she said. And she said, "I know I still have so much to learn." Unquote.
Right. She's absolutely correct.
Isn't that amazing? Miley Cyrus said that. She said that for the baby, And a lot of people, been reaching out. A lot of organizations were reaching out, to the baby. They said they want to help him out and stuff, to sit him down, to talk to him, and, to kind of educate him on some of the things that evidently that he doesn't know. And, help him get back on track. So we're going to see how that all turn out. And hopefully he sits down with these people and learn, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So congratulations to Miley, and hopefully the baby do well.
And I'm sure most of the rest of the babies are supporting the baby.
Yeah, I hope so. All those babies. All right, y'all. Now, is this too old or is this young? But a lot of people say it's not old enough, y'all. We all know Diddy, he's only 51 years old. And he's allegedly dating, y'all, young Miami from the City Girl. She's 27. They're saying, y'all, that they have publicly came out and they are madly in love. They're saying that there's a new super couple in the world of hip-hop. And MTO, y'all, is confirmed that Miss Carissa Young Miami Brownlee, 27, is dating music mogul and billionaire Sean Diddy Combs, y'all, 51. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the couple, the two are like kindred spirits. They say it's like they were made for each other. Now, they're saying Carissa is the woman that will finally, y'all, get Diddy to settle down. And a lot of people saying that is amazing, And they're saying that, they learned about this relationship back in, it was like in the wintertime, honey, when Diddy had this birthday party at the Fox Theater in Atlanta on June the 22nd. That was this summer, I guess. And they're saying that they were together, they were holding hands, they were kissing, carrying on, and they are in love. Y'all think they're in love with that child?
Man, he's trying to get over Cassie. It ain't gonna happen, Maria. He ain't gonna ever get over Cassie.
Yeah, that was pretty serious.
I like this. I think Young Miami is a really sweet girl. She cool. Hung out with her, met her at the video shoot. And Diddy likes to, keep it young and fresh. I'm not mad at him. If he found love or he think he found love, let these people do what they want to do, Gary, and try to be happy however they can. If they both happy, much love to them.
Well, we don't know if they both happy, and he's too damn old for that young girl. He done already poked cancer and gave all her life to him. She never could get a baby with him. She had to go get with a white man and have a baby. And now,
she's happily married now.
Yes.
And she's happily married with babies from her new husband. So,
Maria.
But hey, man, older men like younger women and vice versa. That's it.
Older men like young women, because honey, they don't do nothing but use and abuse them, and they give all their years of their body to these old men that can't do nothing for them, and then honey, they throw them away. Well, he ain't no young one neither.
70.
Well, he still ain't young neither, honey. Look what he did, Cassie. Hell, Cassie had to leave after all those
years.
What happened to Cassie? She had to do what, Gary?
She had to leave and go get with a doggone white man and have a baby for him, because Diddy wasn't doing right, honey, and treating her right, allegedly. So this girl right here, she better read the newspapers, honey, before she gets stuck up with him, child. Old as he is. No, man. She's young man.
You sound like somebody's grandma.
And I don't believe y'all sitting there saying that's good, Maria and Brad.
What's wrong with them, Gary, Maria, and Brad?
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the two of them dating. The only thing that I would say would be kind of weird, a little, is that, he has kids her age, so yes. That's the only thing that I think would just be a little weird. But she's 27, she's grown. He's grown. If they're happy and they're feeling in love and they're enjoying each other's company, why not?
So Maria, he's just gonna get mad at them, take all their phones and tell them to go upstairs and to go in their room.
He got the little daddy thing going on, so you never know what.
All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is meat brown. On the high end, you say meat brown, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
One time. Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited, man. We got the one and only Dr. Anthony Fauci on are with us as the Delta variant continues to spread around the country and schools start to open. The nation's top infectious disease doctor is with us this morning to answer all of your concerns. Please welcome Chief Medical Advisor to the President, Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Dr. Fauci, thank you so much this morning for joining us. You know, people have so many questions as they hear more about the Delta variant. And from your perspective, what would you say concerns you the most right now?
Well, the Delta variant is very capable of spreading very easily from person to person, much more so than the viruses that we were dealing with, let's say, several months ago. And the Delta variant now occupies more than 90% of all the viruses that are circulating in this country. So it's a more formidable virus because it spreads much more easily. And that's one of the problems, because we have right now in this country about 93 million people who are eligible to be vaccinated who are not getting vaccinated, and the spread is predominantly among the individuals who are unvaccinated, almost exclusively. Some obviously breakthrough infections among vaccinated people, but for the most part, the surge that we're seeing, like yesterday, there were, close to or about 100,000 infections in a single day. That is getting back to the time when things were really bad. We were down to around 10 to 15,000 cases per day just a couple of months ago. Then it went up to 20, 30, 40, 50. Right now, the average 7-day average daily is about 70,000. That's really high. We've got to get more people vaccinated, and we got to get people who are not vaccinated to get vaccinated, and before they do, they should be wearing masks. And the CDC guideline, because of this surge in these infections, say that if you are in a zone of the country that has a high or a substantial amount of infection, they refer to it as orange or red zones, that you should wear a mask indoors when you're in that particular area of the country, when you're in a public indoor place.
Well, Dr. Fauci, at first we're hearing that the vaccine is the likelihood of catching COVID is extremely small with a breakthrough case. But now it seems like more and more vaccinated people are getting seriously sick. Right. How concerned should vaccinated people be about this Delta variant?
Well, the data from our country and from other countries really confirm that although there are breakthrough cases, which you'll always see because no vaccine is 100% effective, that for the most part, usually 90% or more protection against severe disease that would lead to hospitalization. So the vaccine is still holding strong in protecting people if they do get infected in that unusual event that they do get infected, which happens because no vaccine is 100% effective. For the most part, you're protected against severe disease. Now, obviously, there will be exceptions to that. I mean, you always have that. But if you look at the numbers that are consistent from country to country, our country, the UK, Israel, etc., that when you do get infected with a breakthrough infection, you're about 90+% protected against hospitalization.
Wow. Well, Dr. Fauci, I am a mother of 4, and, as a mom, and another hot topic being debated right now, schools are opening up around the country, and we're seeing more cases with young children, some ending up in the hospital. Should masks be mandated for schools now?
Well, the CDC recommends that given the surge of infections now, that we absolutely want to get the children back to school in person. We all know now what the deleterious effects are of keeping kids out of school, both for mental health, for their learning, for their developmental milestones, all the things that we're concerned about. Having said that, we get the kids back to school safely. And the way you get them to school safely on the latest CDC recommendations is that whether or not you're vaccinated, whether the teachers are vaccinated or not, the kids are vaccinated, and 12 and older can be vaccinated, everybody should be wearing a mask in the school situation. And I know that's tough because there are some states where the leaders in the states, governors and others, are mandating that you should not wear masks, that you can't wear masks. I think that's not a very good thing. I think the local authorities should be allowed to enforce the necessity and the mandate for masks in school until we get this virus under much better control, because we do want to get the children back to school, and we want to get them back to school safely. And the best way to do that is to have there be mask wearing.
Piggybacking on what Maria just asked, as far as the children, in the past, people have been less concerned about the effect of COVID in younger kids. So should we even be worried more with the Delta variant as it relates to our children?
Well, as I mentioned, the Delta variant clearly spreads much more rapidly and much more easily than the prior variants that we experienced. We are seeing now children who are developing severe disease, and if you go locally to the hospitals and you ask people who are in the trenches, you're seeing kids in the hospital, relatively more, very likely because, we've done very well with vaccinations in general. We have 70% of the adult population is vaccinated with at least one dose. More than 60% of the population is fully vaccinated, and importantly, the elderly, people 65 years of age or older, more than 80% of them are vaccinated, which means that the elderly are relatively more protected than the younger people, because younger people are less vaccinated when you talk about the proportion of them being vaccinated, which means as a population cohort, they're more vulnerable. So exactly what we're seeing is more kids getting infected, and when more kids getting infected, a certain proportion of them are going to get seriously ill, even though the likelihood of their getting seriously ill is less than if you were an elderly person or a person with an underlying condition. But that doesn't mean that no children get seriously ill, because we, in fact, are seeing kids who are requiring hospitalization.
All right, we're talking to Dr. Anthony Fauci. Doc, I just have to ask you, has there been a huge increase of people being vaccinated?
Well, we're seeing that, we were doing really well about a while ago. We were up to 2 to 3 million per day, and then things plateaued and went way down. It went down to, less than 500,000 a day. But now that people, particularly in the states that are getting hit the worst, we're starting to see an uptick in the rate of vaccinations, because people are realizing that if you're not vaccinated, you are really at risk. I mean, if you look at some of the states, Texas and Florida account for, something like 40% or almost 40% of the cases on any given day. And Florida itself accounts for over 20% of the new cases. I mean, one state out of the entire country is accounting for around 20% of the cases. So when people in those states start to look around and see so many people getting infected, that is, I believe, an incentive for people to wind up getting vaccinated.
Dr. Fauci, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning. And you're always welcome to come back on the show. We're so happy to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Fauci. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting in for Jeff Johnson this week, we got the one and only Bakari Sellers. Bakari, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How you doing today, man?
Man, blessed and highly favored, man. Glad to have you, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm more blessed than I deserve. I'm glad to be on the show.
Yes, sir. And I know you got some good stuff today because there's a lot going on.
Man, it is a lot going on. First, Ricky, let me just tell you, we got to start off by giving a shout out to Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush. She took a courageous stand in protest of the eviction moratorium lapsing, and it forced Joe Biden and the Democrats to do the right thing. So in case people missed it, once it became clear that the eviction moratorium, which means 11 million renters would have been out on the street, once it became clear it would lapse, Congresswoman Bush, she staged a sit-in on the Capitol steps where she slept outside, Ricky. She slept outside on the steps. And that dramatized the effect of the moratorium lapsing. And then the Biden administration and the CDC responded by extending the moratorium. People were talking cash money trash about her, saying that, why are you doing this? Why are you protesting? How does this change things? And it's a perfect example that protests like that still matter today. I get that the moratorium can't last forever, but with the Delta variant coming back in, the uncertainty out there, the lapse was premature, and we got to give Congresswoman Cori Bush credit, because there are millions of renters now who cannot and will not be kicked out of their homes. So shout out to Congresswoman Cori Bush this morning. That's where I wanted to start. Next, Ricky, somebody who's not having the best week ever. You got to talk about New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Right.
Just Tuesday, Tish James, and yes, she goes by Tish. So y'all don't get mad at me for calling this grown black woman Tish, but she is a bad, bad woman. She came out and she had an independent investigation that says that New York Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple current and former staffers, as well as women who did not work for his administration. She said, quote, Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women and in doing so violated federal and state law. She said she found a hostile and unsafe work environment where women, including a state trooper assigned to the governor's detail, described inappropriate groping and sexual harassment. So it was a bad week. And although the investigation was civil in nature, state and federal prosecutors are going to review all of the allegations in the report. And we now know that there are some legislators who are talking about impeaching Governor Cuomo. So that's what's going on in the state of New York, Ricky. He's had a bad week, to say the least. But shout out to all of the women who came forward and who displayed the strength to come forward in that case. And last but not least, Ricky, I want you to feel some comfort. I didn't holler at her in my past life, but Rihanna is now a billionaire.
Man,
and
come on.
I didn't that she wasn't a billionaire, but now she is. But I'm married now, so that's unfortunate. But
oh my God!
According to Forbes, she just became a billionaire. The 33-year-old pop star, her estimated net worth is now $1.7 billion. She's worth $1.7 billion, and I'm still out here paying student loans. It's been 5 years since her last album dropped in her 2016 Auntie. That was an instant classic.
And sexy as a chick to drive a Honda Civic.
Man,
God.
Fenty Beauty is where she put all her money. Listen, Fenty Beauty, it had $550 million in annual revenues, earning more than Kim Kardashian, West, KKW Beauty, and Kylie Jenner Cosmetics. So she's doing it all. She owns 30% of Fenty Beauty, which has over $1 billion worth of valuation. And so Rihanna is now a billionaire. So fellas, I know y'all don't want to talk to millionaires anymore, just billionaires. I think everybody.
It's got to be a Rihanna in Duval County. It's got to be a Rihanna in Lauderhill. It's got to be. It's got to be.
It's definitely one in Bamberg County, South Carolina. There's definitely some Rihannas down in Charleston, South Carolina.
Where they at, though? Where they at, though?
They my cousins. That's part of my problem. They all my third cousins.
Right.
So that's the news you can use today. You got Rihanna, a billionaire. You got Andrew Cuomo about to lose his job, rightfully so. And then you have Congresswoman Cori Bush, who's a bad black woman who saved the homes of 11 million people. So that's what's up.
Hey, Bakari, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Man, I can be reached at Bakari_Sellers on Twitter, Bakari Sellers on Instagram. And y'all just pray for me, man, and these twins that I got. I just want to say thank y'all for the opportunity this week to hang out with you for a little while.
Nah, man, thank you, man, and I look forward to seeing you on one of these news channels because you're always popping up everywhere, man. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only Bakari Sellers. Wait a minute, man. Big shout out to Miss Candace Grimes, 85 years old and still know how to do the wobble. Let me tell you something, man. That's one of my all-time favorite line dances right there, doing the wobble. Who likes to do the wobble?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. This it at a party, baby. You turn this on, everybody of all ages, get in there. Yeah. Hey,
took line dancing to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Special K.
Nobody can do this like black women. When black women, especially the thick ones, when they hit the floor on this, is better than the strip club. I'm telling you. They get it going.
Is there anybody on here that don't know how to do the wobble?
Me.
Gary, why?
Ricky, I'm not a big line dancer. You know, that's all they do in Port Arthur is line dance, and we call it and swing out and all that stuff. I just never learned how to do it. All my friends know how to do it. I don't know. I just don't have 2 left feet. So I just
you don't have rhythm. Your rhythm is off.
Exactly. I don't
but
have
you know
rhythm.
how to. But you know how to vogue and kick your legs with your toes pointed to the ceiling and do the death drop.
Well, we had to learn that. We had to learn that. That was I had to learn that one. But those other ones, those wobbles and the swing outs and the
you don't even know how to do the electric slide, Gary.
A little bit, not much though. I just didn't learn them.
Everybody doing the electric slide, and you go into a complete spin for no reason. Why you got to sissy everything?
I know. None of my friends know how to do all those. Well, Miss Melvin did know how to do all those dances, but I just didn't learn them.
Miss Melvin.
Put some Diana Ross on. He'll do some dances.
I know he will.
Yes.
I know he will. He loves Diana Ross now.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, I'm coming out and muscles. That's your son.
Yes,
that's your son. No, we got to do a Diana Ross week, Gary.
We sure do. You know, Miss Ross made a lot of songs, honey.
Because you like muscles, don't you, Gary?
All over there. Make it strong enough from his head down to his toe. She said, "Honey, y'all better get it."
Yes, Gary.
Oh man, so it's line dance week, son. That'll stay in your head all day, man. But listen, man, I am so excited. Many of you was first introduced to this brother in the 90s when he started and wrote on the award-winning sketch comedy series In Living Color. And over the years, he has continued to create, write, and executive produce TV and film projects. And of course, he's on the road doing stand-up and making people laugh. Man, ladies and gentlemen, one of my mentors and big brother, y'all please help me welcome the one and only comedian, Damon Wayans.
Yes, sir.
Hey now, what's going on?
I'm sitting here, I can't even believe you on the show, bro. Big brother, I'm so happy to have you, man. Much respect, much love.
Well, I love you too, Ricky. The family love you. All these guys, we say all the time, Ricky should have been on In Living Color.
I know it, man. I want and you know, when y'all had In Living Color came out and you was doing those stand-up specials, Damon, I was just doing open mic night, and my granddad and I would sit there and watch you do all of your specials, everything you did from Homie the Clown to all of your characters, your stand-up, man.
And tone.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Hey, Rock. You know Damon. My one favorite joke that had me crying when you talk about what happened when Gary. You see the one when he do when gay people get slapped.
All right. Yeah.
You can't do that one anymore.
Okay.
You cannot.
Man.
Unless you make out with somebody afterwards. That's the only way. Got to join the team.
For real.
Oh my God, man! It was just. I mean, all of your stuff was just funny, and I'm so excited, man. You out on the road, the Damon Wayans Just Saying tour this weekend. You at the Dallas area at the Arlington Improv.
Yes,
where are your next couple of stops?
And then I'm going to Houston next week, August 12th through the 15th, and then the Comedy Zone in Charlotte, North Carolina, August 19th through the 22nd. So doing a little tour, trying to see how these jokes work in the South.
Hey, let me tell you something. You're going to love Houston's Improv, man. That baby about 5:30, and then the Comedy Zone in Charlotte that's right off of Independence Boulevard. Y'all need to get your tickets right behind TGI Fridays if it's still there. I love those. Are some of the top-notch comedy clubs. Make sure y'all go out and support Damon, man. And you know, we enjoy your talent as an actor as well, like the movie Major Payne, the sitcom My Wife and Kids, and more recently the TV drama series Lethal Weapon. Any plans for any more acting projects?
I'll never do a Lethal Weapon again. They talk 16-hour days, brother. Ain't nothing that fun. You know, when I was a young man, maybe. You know, my age. You know, I want an 8-hour job. You know, what can I do for 8 hours? And you can maximize my funny during that window.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
But I'm working on something, hopefully with me and Keenan. to do a sitcom with me and Keenan, the old Wayans brothers.
Yes.
I know that's right.
The creators, the originators.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Me and him living together. It's just really funny. We wrote it. We'll see what happens. But
well, let me jump in and ask you this now. We know Damon Jr. has his own acting career.
Ain't he cute?
Huh?
You know, Paul Mooney.
Yes, he is cute.
Paul Mooney said, homie, I saw your son. He's lovable. He's pancakes, homie. He's like pancakes.
All right.
Everybody
Are any of your other kids in the business too?
Huh? He's in the business. He's doing good. He's working. He's doing more stuff than I am right now. He stole my name and stole all my income.
Right.
And your face.
Yeah.
Y'all look
he's special. I'm very happy. He's in New York working right now.
Man, that's awesome, man. Congratulations, man. So if people want to keep up with everything that you're doing, where can they follow you?
To the comedy club.
Right.
I don't do social media.
That's right.
It's too stressful. Like every day, somebody commenting, they get mad at you if you say something. They get mad at you if you don't post enough. You know, it's just like I can't do it.
You don't have the energy for it. I feel you.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man, you have definitely. Hey, tell Keenan I said I always talk to Marlon and Sean, man, but please tell Keenan I said what's up.
I will definitely do that. I'll send him your love.
Yes, sir, man.
His back. I'm telling you, we were talking about it just recently, but you should have been on In Living Color.
Hey, listen, well, you know, Damon, if y'all ever do anything else, man, I'm at that 8-hour age too, man. So I'm always down to come out to LA. If I get an opportunity to just step on stage and do anything with you and Keenan, you know, I would be honored, man. Thank you so much.
You remember them words, because we're going to call you.
Damon, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Because I was about to do something with Marlon. I had went out there and read for something where Marlon, they was trying to put us together at one time or whatever. But, you know, it always worked out or whatever. But y'all are like my brothers, man. And I absolutely love you. Thank you for being a mentor. Thank you for being one of the greatest comics to ever hit the stage, for inspiring me personally. I sat there and watched your whole act, every special you did, man. I was on top of it. And if you are near the Dallas area this weekend, make sure that you check out Damon Wayans at the Arlington Improv. And he also got shows coming up this month, the following weekend in Houston, and the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. Y'all give it up. Show your love once again for the one and only Damon Wayans.
One time!
Yes!
Oh, man.
Y'all take care.
Hey, you too, man. Woo, what a blessing. That made my whole day right there, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Toyota. That's right, when you get behind the wheel of a powerfully capable Toyota SUV, life-changing moments full of joy are always right around the corner. Toyota, let's go places. All right, Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Here's a look at what's happening on the front page. New York Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo is facing impeachment as members of the New York State Assembly are asking him to step down following results of an investigation that he sexually harassed 11 women. And, you know, this is so crazy because just last year, people were hailing him because of the response to COVID-19 and even talking about him running for president. And now he is in this mess. Also making headlines, one day after the CDC extended the pandemic eviction moratorium, a group of landlords and real estate companies asked a federal judge to suspend it, claiming the moratorium is unlawful. Meanwhile, the WHO called for a moratorium on booster shots in wealthier countries in order to help lower-income countries get their populations vaccinated. Global cases of COVID-19 hit 200 million yesterday. Finally, Mexico is suing 10 gun companies in the U.S., accusing them of facilitating the flow of weapons to drug cartels. I'm Maria Moore, sitting in for Eva, and that's a look at news. Rock T, what's happening in the world of sports?
Well, let's get everybody brought up to speed with the Tokyo Olympics. We got a total medal count. USA is leading the way with 85 total. China is in second with 73. The USA men's basketball squad defeated Australia. That means they're going to advance to the gold medal game. USA women's soccer team wins the bronze by defeating Australia 4-3. And the big disappointing thing that happened, U.S. men's track squad, they failed to advance to the 4x100 meter final. How does this even happen? We're supposed to have some of the fastest sprinters in the world.
Pass the damn baton.
Come on, man. Let me tell you what they're doing. See, they put the B squad out there for the prelims, and then they bring the A squad for the finals. But
I get that, Rock, but damn, they can't pass the baton. How do you fumble that? You can't.
One is called practice. Two,
Rock, that took off about 3 seconds for that dude to pass the baton.
But here's the deal: if you get your 4 fastest sprinters and you let them continue to practice with each other, don't be subbing people in for the prelims, then bring other people in for the finals. I get it. You want to rest your stars for the finals, but at the end of the day, get your 4 fastest sprinters and let them race all the races. It is what it is, man.
The track coach at my high school, guess what when they kept dropping the baton, guess what he did?
What'd he do?
Put a blunt in his hand.
Yeah, they gonna hold that. They gonna hold that.
I'm talking about he passed that blunt, that thing running full speed, grabbed that blunt with 2 fingers and won.
Yes.
Shout out to Woodlawn High School track team, man. What you say, Brett?
Yes. Yes. Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass.
And I'm talking about you were running with it in the mouth, too. Like,
yes.
You were gone.
That's a professional right there. Professional.
Pinching them lips.
Yes.
Yes. Now you talk with it in your mouth like this, you be like, what's up? How y'all doing? And you don't even touch it. It's just hanging out your mouth.
That's all I got, Brett, man. Go in with the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The same was being brought to you by Bank of America. That's right, y'all. Brought to you by Bank of America Class Cash Rewards Credit Card. You can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Once again, I want to set this thing off by saying congratulations to you, Mr. Rickey Smiley, and we appreciate you because the National Association of Broadcasters has announced that you are one of the top finalists for the 2021 NAB Marconi Radio Awards, and that's like the Oscars in the radio world. So congratulations once again, big baby.
What you just, I appreciate it, but don't forget, it's D.L. Hughley too.
D.L. Hughley too. D.L. Hughley too. But you the captain of our ship. We love D.L., but we represent you, baby. We giving you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Let us do that. Don't act like that.
I appreciate it, but it is good to have 2 Qs up there for the running. 2 Omega men. Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. What's up? This the hot spot. I'm your girl, Brad Ted. I'm gonna do something a little different real quick. I just want y'all to know that my show comes on tonight on WeTV.
Yes.
It's called Brad Loves Judy. Man, I've been getting so much love and support, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the fans of the morning show for loving and supporting me and the whole show crew tonight at 9 p.m. on WeTV. Let me just let y'all know I found my soulmate, right? But I know that because everybody has told me how much I have changed.
Oh yeah.
You have changed so much.
I don't give a anymore. If I'm happy, that's what matters. I'm the brat. I'm out the closet, living out loud with my baby because I love Judy. Judy loves me.
I'm Jessica Dupart. A lot of people know me as Judy. I am the owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products.
First of all, she's beautiful. I love her personality. I love her heart. I love looking at her. I love her lips.
Let's go, baby.
Cut that next part out. Man, I feel like you and Crystal Rock T.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the family, baby.
And you know what, y'all? You could love somebody to the moon and back, but sometimes that really is not enough to tackle all the dynamics and challenges in relationships.
She doesn't want to complicate my life with that thing that she has going on.
I don't want somebody to just take everything have because of me.
You always think it's connected to something negative.
Everybody don't move like you. I'm feeling you having cold feet.
Do I really know her all the way?
I got this way because of how you've made me feel.
How many times we've been through this? I can't take it anymore. I've never seen this side of her. That's it.
I'm scared that will mess everything up.
Get this mic off of me.
I don't want to lose Judy. She's my life.
Man,
Oh
listen.
my God.
Man, Ricky, I'm telling you, man, this is real life situations. I've had a legal situation for so long, and I've been trying to deal with it and deal with it and deal with it. And now that I have her in my life, I'm fearful that they're going to try to take everything she got, if we take things a step further, because once you sign them papers and stuff, they come for whoever you connected with. And I just want to protect her from that. So,
well, you
but
can
of
protect
course,
her, still get married, and honey, let the money go from her to the people that you got to pay, honey, be through with it. Then y'all love each other.
Gary, I'm really Gary.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm
honey,
not,
we love somebody, Brad. We love them until they'll do us
and that's
for
what she
richer
said.
or poor.
That's what she
That's
said.
right.
She said she knew what came along with me,
ma'am.
but I don't want to do anybody like that. She's worked hard to get to where she is and the things she has, and I would never want to do that. I wouldn't even do that to you, Gary. As much as you get on my nerves, I wouldn't do that to you.
Best you can. Rock T did today, why? So you better do it.
Wait a minute.
Well, Gary, you wouldn't understand.
And
You
Gary,
ain't
what
been in a
Brad needs to
relationship.
do, Gary? What
She
need
better
to do,
get
Gary?
married quick, baby, honey.
And pay them people, Gary.
Pay them damn people, girl, honey. And
No,
then,
but
honey,
you know
y'all
what? That's my problem, and I'm working it out
It ain't,
on my
that don't
own.
matter,
My
but,
problem is
but
not
you
her
are
problem.
married. But still, when we in love, honey, it's our problem. So
But my
no.
problem and my financial things that I did before I met her should not be her problem, and that is just how I feel.
But Brad, you'll never make that kind of money on Rickey Smiley Morning Show, girl, honey. Get that money from
Oh, be not deceived, niece, and be not dismayed, niece. Rickey Smiley Morning Show is not my only job. And it was my first greatest opportunity that opened all the doors for me. This show left the door
You better
open for
tell
me
it, Brad.
to
Yes.
do Dish Nation, to do Rickey Smiley for real, to do the rap game, to executive produce Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and to executive now produce my own show with my baby called Brat Loves Judy that airs tonight. Now y'all know a relationship is hard work, but guess what? This woman Judy, she actually blocked me in the beginning.
When I broke up with said boyfriend, I had her blocked, so I let her know that I unblocked.
Blocked me. She had me blocked. I was blocked from everything. I was like, I ain't even do nothing to get blocked now.
I called her to let her know I was sorry for blocking her.
I tried to be a thug and tried to just be like, I'm good. Oh my God, but the feelings that I was getting, I had never felt before. I just started coming over every day and spending every night. And I was just like, it's something different about this. It's something special, and I don't need to fight it.
Amen.
All right, baby. They better bring back the Rickey Smiley Show for that kind of damn promotion. Ricky, you better go get that show and bring it back.
He ain't letting that go. He ain't letting that
Such a hater. Don't listen to Gary. He's a hater, y'all. Make sure y'all check us out tonight on the premiere Brat Love Judy, 9 p.m. Eastern on WeTV. Shut up, Gary.
Okay.
When you tried to have a show, we tried to fight for you, but you did the wrong thing. You did it the wrong way. Amen?
Nope. Amen.
So get you a show. We'll support you too, Gary.
Tell her, Gary, God is able. God got he got bigger blessings on the Gary.
Yes, he does, and honey, I got a
Rickey Smiley. I can't sing.